A great family-friendly activity is getting up and running to celebrate the holidays. Well, you can do just that here in the Heber Valley. And I've got Jana Brown joining me. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
Now, you guys have a very fun upcoming event that's taking place where everyone in the family can participate in this main-to-main run on the 4th of July.
Yeah, we got the idea initially. My coworker and I went to run the 10K patriotic run in Provo a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago. And we loved the atmosphere of the run, the people that were cheering on, the families that participated. And so we brought that back to Heber Valley and we're like, hey, we get a lot of people in our visitor center that are asking, what's going on the 4th of July? And so we kind of we kind of got together with everybody that could help organize it. And the race is the first thing that will be kicking off the rest of the Red, White, and Blue Festival that will continue the whole rest of the day, which Jessica Broadhead will talk more on. But it has been a success. This is our second year doing it on July 4th, our fourth year doing organizing the run itself. But it's been well received. This year, I'm looking at the registration so far, and we're getting a lot of past participants. We're getting a lot of family and friends that are out of state that we know are visiting Heber Valley families. And it seems like it's creating traditions for them, which is really what our goal was to achieve.
And what a cool experience to have that and the background story of doing the race in Provo and then deciding that our community needs this and finding such a fun way to get everyone outside, active, celebrating the holiday, and together, like you said, to create this maybe lifelong new activity that the family participates in.
Yeah, it's great. And they also get a shirt when they run. They also get, if they do the 5K, they get this lovely medal. And then if they do the 10K, they get this lovely medal. And then they also get a race bag that is full of treats from our sponsors and from our race committee members. So they do really get a lot for registering. We are going to do a promo as well for Park City TV. People, and it will run until July 3rd on midnight, is the cutoff date. But the promo will be PCTV 24. So you put that in, that gives them $5 discounts, and you can go on to gohebervalley.com to find the registration and definitely get in there. We're not doing any morning of registrations because we want it to be a great experience for the participants, make sure it flows well, and they look forward to doing it each year.
Which is such a great way to get the whole community involved and really just reach that entire Wasatch back area. Now,
Mhm.
as people are signing up, let's talk about the race course that you guys have chose from Heber City Main Street to Midway at Main Street, and it's really cool that you're incorporating both towns.
Yeah, so our goal was to incorporate Heber and Midway as our larger cities in the Heber Valley. And that way, everybody gets a little bit of love and they get to see the beautiful settings of both cities. So they run up and around and then come back and they start at the Heber City Park and they end at the Heber City Park. So then they can have a breakfast and finish doing the red, white, and blue festivities for the rest of the day.
Which is so incredible because that is such a beautiful backdrop with Timpanogos right there and maybe the little bit of Deer Creek that you might be able to sneak a peek in. It's just such a mesmerizing place to be,
Mhm.
and then to do it first thing in the morning is going to be such a beautiful atmosphere, maybe some cooler temperatures so that the running's a little easier. But what a great way
Yes.
to create some community camaraderie.
hmm Yes, and we also have balloons that will be up in the sky then, and some planes that will be running back and forth. So they can see those along with the atmosphere and landscaping.
Which is amazing. Now, is this family friendly? Can everyone in the family participate in the fun?
Yes, everyone can do, they can participate. 5K, we do have some family members. We try and say, from 12 up because there is a patriotic walk at 8:30 or 8:15. Jessica Broadhead knows the exact time. And then all of the family members can participate in the patriotic walk. But the runners, I mean, you're more than welcome to bring strollers if you want to run with your little babies. We had one a couple of years ago that she ended up winning first place, and she had her baby in a stroller. So it doesn't mean that it's going to slow you down. So we do ask that there are no animals, no dogs, because we do want to make sure that every participant has the chance to not have anything interrupt their running pace.
Well, and you're running along a busy road. There could be some things. You just want to keep everyone happy, healthy, and safe.
Correct. Yes. The patriotic walk, it will be fun, and they can stay around, eat some breakfast, and participate in that. So it really keeps the flow so they can stay as long as they want to.
Now, is this a course that you have run before, the Maine to Maine?
Yes. So we have three coworkers, right? Three of us in the office of five that actually run, and we participate in half marathons together. So we run the race route every year just to make sure that we make the mile markers correct and the drink stations and do everything as if we were running that morning.
Which is incredible because then you know exactly what people are signing up for. Now, for some people who maybe don't run as often as you do, is there anything that they should be prepared for along the course?
I would just say if it is a little hotter than normal, I would hit both of those drink stations if you're doing the 10K. The 5K will have a drink station as well. If you do get dehydrated a little bit quicker, and if you come from a different state that's more Midwest, East Coast with lower elevations, I would bring just some extra water for that. But we will have some at the start and finish line if you want to just grab a bottle and take it with you.
And don't forget your sunscreen. Higher elevation, higher altitude means that it's pretty easy to get sunburned out there.
Yep, exactly. And what's great is we have some great sponsors. Intermountain Health is our title sponsor, which goes hand in hand with health and cardio and how important it is that you stay healthy and find something. If it's not running, something, that you enjoy and you're passionate about.
To just keep you moving because we live in such a beautiful place that every opportunity of not being outside is an opportunity missed of seeing the beautiful landscaping that we're so lucky to have here.
Yes, yep, I agree. Yeah, so keep in mind you can have a whole day of activities. You know, if you want to stay, if you want to just have breakfast, there are complimentary breakfast vouchers in each of the bags that for the participants, so they have the chance to enjoy that breakfast after they've worked it off.
Now, one more time, what is the website where people can go online to register in advance because there is no day of registration, and what's the code?
The code is Park City, so PCTV 24 is the code for $5 off, and that's for the 5K and the 10K. And it is gohebervalley.com/Maine to Maine 10K.
Jana, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and thank you for being inspired to bring such a great event and activity to our community.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. We love it. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Make sure that you go to gohebervalley.com. That way you can register for all of the fun and use code PCTV24 to get your $5 off your registration in advance because there is no day of to participate in the Maine to Maine race. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.